Hi there, welcome to Programming in Alice. When Alice first opens up, it's going to have a dialog box. Looks like this right here. And from this dialog box, you're going to select the background for the world that you're going to create. To do this, make sure that we are in the templates area. Click on the templates tab, and you can see that you can choose from a dirt background, snow, space, grass, sand, or water. And I'm going to choose the dirt background for my world. So click on dirt, and then I'll click on open. All right, in this video, I'm just going to look around and show you some of the different parts of Alice, just so that you can start to become familiar with the Alice environment. Let's look in the upper left-hand corner first. This box right here is called the object tree. And on any of these areas, if you hold the mouse over that area, you can see that it will open up a box that tells you the name of that area, and it also describes what that area is and what it's for. Basically, what the object tree does is it just lists all of the different objects that are in our world. Now, when I first start Alice, it's always going to have a camera object, a light object, and a ground object. But as you begin to add to your program, you'll start to add objects, and then they'll show up here under the object tree. All right, let's go down to the lower left-hand corner, and this box right here is called the details area. And the details area simply provides more information or more details about the objects in the object tree. For example, if I want to know more about the ground object, I'll come up to the object tree and I'll click on the ground object, and when I do that, you can see that I have all kinds of details, all kinds of information pops up in the details box telling me more about the ground object. If I wanted more detail about the light object, I would click on light, and then I'd look down here in the details area. If I wanted to know more about the camera object, same thing. All right, down in the details area, there are actually three smaller separate areas called panes. If I click on the Properties tab, that opens up the Properties pane. If I click on the Methods tab, that opens up an area called the Methods pane. And if I click on the Function tab, that opens up an area called the Function pane. And we'll talk more about what those different panes do and how we can use those later on. All right, coming over here to the right, this long yellow rectangular box. This is called the editing area or the edit area. And this is where I'm going to write my computer code. This is where I'm going to actually write the program at. This is called the editing area because it's similar to when you write a paragraph with pencil and paper. You write a paragraph with pencil and paper, you make mistakes, you want to change the way that you wrote something, so you go back and you erase and you scratch things out and you move words and sentences around. Well, we do the same thing right here. Once we start writing our program and then we go to run it, we'll see that things don't always run the way that we thought they would. So we have to go down here and make some changes. We have to edit our program. Down at the bottom of the area edit area, we have the control area. These are some of my controls, or these are my controls that I'll be using in Alice. And we'll talk more later about what controls are and how we use those. Coming up to the upper right, this long white box, this is called the event area. The event area is where I'm going to be able to make my program interactive. For example, I might want to write my program where when I hit the key J on my keyboard, I have a rabbit jumps up and down. And that's the kind of thing that I'll do here in the event area. A lot of really neat things that we can do with this. The next section I want to show you is this box right here. This is called the world window. And right now, the only thing that you can really see in my world window is the dirt ground and the blue sky. But as I add objects to my world, as we get further along into this, you'll start to see a lot of other things in the world window. And the last thing I want to show you is the play button. After I write my code, I want to run my program to see what the code actually does. And to do that, I'm going to click the play button, and that will run my program. And it's not too exciting right now. I am actually running my program, but I've not written any kind of code. I've not done any programming yet. So right now it's just running a dirt ground and a blue sky and nothing really happening. So let me go ahead and close this out. And I hope this has helped you to become familiar with the Alice programming environment. And I hope you have a good day.